Hello everyone and welcome back to Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. My name is Danny and today we are picking up right where we left off and heading back to the asylum to basically do the whole thing with the ocean house and give Therese the necklace back. So I am going to go into there and go into there. So that should be good, and then that's where I'll probably and then from there I might start to kind of focus on more combat skills. But there is a reason I want my seduction to be level 4. And her name is Jeanette. Okay. 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 So let me just see. Hello.
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
Technically, yes. That doesn't mean I don't like seeing you. But, yeah, I kind of do need to see Therese.
Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
No. I just, I need to give her something from the hotel.
Ooh! Can I see it?
I'd rather give it to Therese. Just because I don't want to be on her bad side.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know.
I know.
All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
She did not say those words verbatim, but, I mean, she essentially said that. But please calm down. It's not about you, okay?
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
I mean, I get it. I do. But again, I can't give it to you, okay?
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
No. And again, I'm sorry to hear that, but I really need to give this to Therese.
Fine. You hold on to it.
I will.
Since you're so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
What would put a smile on that face?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city. And we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
Oh, okay. Well, for you, anything.
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Oh my. Alrighty. So when I get back, then the feud will be called off, right?
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
Yeah, on the subject of, amusing ourselves, maybe we could amuse ourselves together? Maybe? If that's even a possibility?
Oh, well, it's a little different. but entirely possible. Come sit next to me on the bed. I'll show you.
Hold on, that worked? I'm amazed that worked. Oh. Oh my. Well, rude. You sounded like you were having a good time. And am I in a permanent blackout screen now? Oh, no, we're good. Okay. Alrighty. That was fun. Sorry I bored you, though. Jeez. Just me proving that vampires apparently can very much do the devil's tango. So someone is lying about that. Okay. So, now it would appear that I am, well, I guess, am I sleeping with my benefactor? Is that how that works now? So, yeah, that's the thing. Maybe not the best decision I've ever made, but, you know what? I have a weakness for pretty blondes. And that's not exclusive to women either. Okay. So... Hi.
Hey,
oh.
Hey, hold on a minute there. I'm afraid you're committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Oh, alright, now do I persuade, or do I, throw my, my very, very skilled ways of seduction? Let's be real here, I got nothing, okay? Didn't you get the call?
Huh? What call are you talking about there, Missy?
One of the artists pissed off the director, so I'm here to pull their art from the show.
And who might you be then, Missy?
I'm the museum director's assistant. Think you can let me in?
Yeah? That pay well? If taking one look at you, I'd say no. No shame in that. Us working class folks gotta look out for our own. You get a promotion out of it. How about buying an old chunk of bear claw and a cup of joe?
Yeah, sure, deal. You seem fun. I like you.
Look,
You can also be my friend.
I'll let you in, but I'll
Alright.
be filing a 62A on this when I get back to the security station after my shift. Just so you're aware.
Oh, of course, I would expect it. You better file a 45B as well, just to make sure.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I mean, who wouldn't file a 45B, huh? Everyone knows about 45B. Anyway, go ahead on in, and you have yourself a nice night.
See ya. Okay. Oh, hi. Okay. Alright. Here we are in the gallery. Now, question. I mean, I've already killed a security guard in the hospital, and I've stolen drugs, and I've committed many breaking and enterings. So, am I immoral enough to steal a charity box? Yes. Yes, I am. And... I need a knife. Oh, come on. How is that a humanity loss? People steal from charity all the time. And normally it's the charity themselves. Okay. So, let's take a look at this. So, Cain meets Lilith. Cain slays Abel. Cain spurns Lilith. Cain cursed by God. Okay, so, now I have like negative stats in religion, but I do know that some of the Cain and Abel story, so I do know the whole brother killing thing happens first. I think that's called fratricide. Fratricide happens first, and then God gets mad about it, and I guess curses Cain. And then our next options is being spurning Lilith and meeting Lilith. I'm guessing you need to meet someone before you can spurn them, so yoink. And whoop-ow. Well, that's the... Excuse me? I did not agree to this. Was this the thing? Was this the thing? Oh, come on. I'm trying to kill you. Also, why is your hand making, like, gunshot sounds when you hit me? And how am I not losing any health? It must be because I have fortitude on. Now, will you please die? There you go. Alright. Now. None of that ever happened. But also, what the shit, Jeanette? Okay. So I got one sister saying, "Oh yeah, don't worry, the ghosts won't hurt you." And then they do. Hey, chunky boy, you're in my way. I need you to get out of my way.
That burrito's not sitting too well with me.
Oh my god. Okay. Fine, I'll go out the back. Jeez. Everyone needs to make things difficult for me. Okay. Okay, so... Oh, hey, there you are. Don't worry about going in there. I promise everything's on the up and up. Alright, let's go in back here. It would appear that I have lost a little bit of blood by using my abilities. So I'll have a little bit of a top up. Which is good because, you know, I got some people in the asylum. Well, namely one. I don't have a name for her yet. What should I call her?
I missed you. Did you miss me?
I did miss you, but I don't know your name, so, what should I call you? I'm thinking Chloe. That's the name that kind of just jumped out to me. So your name is Chloe now. So I missed you so much, Chloe, and let me show you how sorry I am. Okay. I didn't need to take much. I just needed a top up. Oh, the music is so loud. Too old for this. Okay.
You.
Oh.
What were you thinking?
What now?
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Oh shit. Wait.
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
Okay, to be fair, I really got nothing. Okay, so I guess we're opting for lying. I didn't do it, I swear.
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
Yeah, I swear I didn't do it. I even brought you an item from the ocean house and a diary from there. See?
Excellent. I'll
See?
take that. However, Jeanette claimed you did it for her. But let's say I believe you. After all, you've acted decently and rationally up to now. I imagine you'd still like me to call off the feud.
I would. I would, yes,
There's
please.
only one problem. If Tongue gets word that I threatened Jeanette, which he most certainly already has, it's not likely he'll believe me. So, in order to call off the feud, you're going to have to convince Jeanette to forgive me first.
Okay. Oh, man. I am just sinking deeper and deeper into this little grave I've dug for myself. How do I do that?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
Okay. I'll go. And then the feud is off, right?
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
Okay. I will do that. Whew, you know, it's getting close to my bedtime when I keep yawning. Okay. So, we will deal with this, this Jeanette thing. And then we can, do the sleepy sleepies. Alright.
I'm with somebody.
Yeah, so am I. Sort of. It's complicated. Okay.
Hey, need a date?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Okay, this doesn't look suspicious at all. Great. Okay, buy the phones. Ah, god damn it! I knew it. All the suspicions. Okay, alright. Time to axe. And you are gonna prevent me from dying. By you yourself dying. And I don't need the axe anymore. I will take that. Ammo's always good. Sorry about the mess, buddy. Yellow.
I'm terribly sorry about that. My sister was just furious about your refusal to take part in her design, so she sent those men to kill you. But I'm going to make sure it never happens again. Drop by. We'll take care of this tiny business. She's crazy! Help!
Oh boy. I don't like any of this. This... okay, let me see what's going on here. Is there anything else? Oh, I guess I need to check about the... I guess I need to check my email at some point. I'll do that after I deal with these sisters and their problems. Because that's what I'm here for. Although, you know, I might be a little biased because I'm sleeping with one of them. Okay. Alright guys, wish me luck. You'll scream, I'll scream, we'll all scream for ice cream. And I just got shot at, so ice cream would be pretty nice. But I'm a vampire. I can't have ice cream. Okay. Let me just do a little quick save. Okay. Oh no.
You. I'm really sorry it had to end this way. I truly am. You seemed promising, but you've been tainted by the stink of my sister's schemes. And now, I'm going to make sure she never double-crosses me again. Don't listen to her. She'll kill us both. Save me and I'll help you find Bertram, I swear. Shut up, Jeanette! I warned you to stay away from Tongue. He's turned you against me. I always looked out for you, but you couldn't stand my success. You had to meddle, didn't you? I didn't want it to end like this, but you forced me! I wasn't sticking my fingers in anyone's pie, dear sister. Of course you weren't. Just like you weren't working with him. Is it any different than the way you treated Father? Father? Oh, Therese. You poor deluded dear. I treated Father exactly the way he deserved to be treated. And he treated you like a... You don't say a word about Father. Your heart still belongs to Daddy after all these years, eh, sister? At least he loved me. You take that back, you bitch! You never gave me any credit for anything, Therese. I was the one calling the shots. Bertram was dancing on my leash. How does it feel to know that I beat you?
What the fuck is going on? Oh my god. What have I gotten myself into? Okay, why are you both fighting?
Isn't it obvious? I'm about to rid the night of this deviant, backstabbing whore. Do you realize that despite her condition, she still fornicates with kind, no less? So despicable. So unclean. You're one to talk, dear sister. Or should I say Daddy's little girl? Do you want to know just how depraved the Baron of Santa Monica can be? Shut up, Jeanette. You'd love the world to think you're a saint. When you thought I was asleep, I used to hear Father come in at night. I heard him whisper how much he loved you in your ear before he... Don't finish that sentence, or you're dead.
What the fuck? Okay, this is all kinds of fucked up. Both of you need to stop.
Don't you want to hear what happened?
No.
How she became the pillar of the community she is today? Shut up. Just shut up!
Yeah, no, you guys both need to stop right now. You know, I am not a licensed therapist, and rehashing this kind of trauma, it probably isn't a good idea. But yeah, you both need to stop, like, right now.
Don't try and stop me. I've had to overlook her treachery, her seduction, relations with my enemies, and the consequences of it. But I won't endure her any longer. Endure me? Dear sister, you've done everything you could to smother me. You love to bury me in your closet, along with all your other skeletons. I'm the good girl. You're the wicked one. You've done nothing but plot against me, when I had our best interests at heart. And despite that, I've always covered up your mistakes. I've taken care of you. And this is how you repay me? Taken care of me. You've done nothing but keep me down, blame me for every mistake. Did you expect me to let you rule my life until the end of time? No, sister. You've had it coming since our last sunrise. Is that right, dear? If it wasn't for me, you would have never survived this long. Remember? They tried to separate us, but I refused. I chose this life and brought you into it so that we could stay together. Obviously, you've forgotten.
Oh boy. Okay. If you both want to continue to exist, you're going to have to live with each other.
She's a control freak. People, things, emotions. If she can't control something, she gets rid of it. And you're a wild animal. You'll rub up against anything that'll take you in for the night. Then when you're stuffed and bored, you bite the hand that fed you.
Okay. But look, so far you guys have always been working against each other, but if you work together, you'd be a power. Like, watch Planet of the Apes. Ape alone weak, apes together strong.
I don't think that's possible. How could I ever think to trust her again? Trust me? Who could trust you after what happened with Father Dearest? Father loved me. I was a good girl. I always did what I was told. You always hated that he loved me. You disobeyed him. You brought men home when he wasn't there. You were an awful daughter to him.
Okay, well, that's all in the past. Forget about it. Well, okay, first of all, from what I'm hearing, you don't forget something like that. But, for the sake of not drudging this up, because again, I am not a licensed therapist or a psychiatrist or whatever, medical professional licensed person that you clearly need. So we're just gonna go in with just let it go.
Father came home drunk one day and mistook me for
But
Therese.
you're gonna tell me anyway.
Because I'd fallen asleep in her bed. Don't listen to her. She's lying. Therese walked in while he was there, and she saw me lying with him, and so she went to the closet and pulled out his hunting shotgun, loaded it with deer shot, and blew his mind out all over the silly clown wallpaper. That's a lie. Father killed himself because of Jeanette. She made him miserable. As I recall, he died with a smile on his face.
Okay, well, no matter what happened, your father was a piece of shit. He deserved to die. He had it coming. And you two need each other to move on. Clearly.
Why? How will this time be any different?
Okay, let's, think of how powerful you both could be if you worked together. And also, you guys are both living in the same body. But, you know.
Therese doesn't like to share. Jeanette's irresponsible. She's undependable. A venture like mine requires class and distinction, which is something a pigtailed, face-painting harlot does not lend very well. You do have a way with words, sister. You're right. I'm not in the same class, am I? I mean, murderers are so respectful these days.
Okay. Therese, let Jeanette have more responsibility.
More responsibility? So that she can ruin every opportunity I give her? Of course. You're the only one who can secure zoning permits and shake hands. I'd never be able to keep up.
Jeanette, stop sabotaging your sister's plans.
But I only do it for attention and out of love. You do it because you're vindictive and jealous, and you deserve it.
Okay, if you call a truce and run this place equally, then you won't need to kill each other.
If she would stop treating me like a child, if she would start behaving like a rational adult.
You both must have gotten along at one point, right?
Yes, there was a time. When I was a child, I didn't have many friends. I suppose Jeanette was the only one. We never did get to go out of the house much. Father wouldn't allow us. He said we'd get hurt, so we stayed inside and we imagined our own worlds. And we spent so much time there together, ruling over those places. Those were happier times, before we grew apart.
You don't really want to kill each other, do you?
I never did. No, I guess I don't. Jeanette, if I were to offer you equal control in Santa Monica, would you quit consorting with Tongue? I'll stop working against you with him. But since I've got him in my pocket already, there's no reason for me not to pay him a little visit once in a while, when he can be of use. That's not a bad plan. There's just one more thing. I want to be in charge of Santa Monica, but only publicly. I want you to continue to convince others that our relations are strained. That way, we know who our enemies are. I agree.
Give me the gun now, please.
Take it. I'd hate to look at it again and think of what almost transpired. I suppose now that Jeanette and I have settled our differences, I'll call off the feud with Tongue. Bertram's hiding in an empty oil tank at the old gas station. I'll tell him to expect a visitor, and I'll ask him to be extra nice.
Yay! Thank you. I'm going to be leaving now.
Please give Santa Monica's regards to the prince, and keep your tongue tied about what happened tonight, or we'll have to kill you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for this. Okay. Well, I am going to call it here, and next time we will finally meet the infamous Bertram Tongue. Alrighty, guys. See you later.